Hey guys, Ryan here from Studios. Here's going to be a quick little review of this projector right here. Full transparency, the brand did send this in for me to do this video. Won't affect what I say anyway, but let's get right into it. So aside from the projector here, it comes with kind of like a little quick start guide on how to use it. It's actually very simple. All you have to do is remove this little cap right here on the top, then plug it in using this connector that actually comes in. So this is what you use to power it on. Once you have plugged it in, you could plug it to like a screen or like a laptop, which is where you would probably plug it in. Plug it into a laptop, then put one end on the projector, the other end on your laptop, and then you could just project anything you would actually kind of want. So it's kind of like an extra monitor. And there's also a little remote right here that gets powered by two AAA batteries. There's a Netflix button, a YouTube button. You could also open the browser, Prime button, and then you could just scroll through channels or movies on Netflix. Then press OK if you want it. Press it, turn it on, turn it off, so you don't actually have to come here and turn off manually using these buttons right here. So this is actually the power button, and then you would just move it around using these little arrows. So you could actually also power it without this. You don't actually need the remote. You could go with here, you could go back, and everything's good. It's nice and sleek, the little projector right here. It's white, and on the bottom there's extra ways to sort of adapt it on a stand, so that way you could have it facing up or facing any sort of angles that you would need. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It also comes with a couple cotton swabs right here, which is to clean the projector if ever let's say a gun gets in the middle. Here there's a little speaker here on each side too. Here is where you would plug in all the USB cable, HDMI, DC. So let me just go through it again with you guys. So this is actually to plug it in and power it on with the block that I've showed you guys previously. You power it on at here, then there's a little HDMI cable that you plug it here, and then there's two USB cables that you can do whatever you want. You could plug in a keyboard, a mouse, anything like that, and you could also plug in headphones in there, which is actually kind of cool, so that way you don't have to bother anybody once you're using it. Let's say you're using it in your room and you don't want to bother anybody that's around you. You could just put some headphones in there, but you could still have the big projector. Actually, something that would be cool that you could do is actually put a headphone splitter, so that way you could use two headphones, so you could be two friends or on a date and watch it, and you won't have to bother anybody around you again. But sometimes not much more to say about this projector. It does feel super high quality, and I definitely recommend it, guys. Anyways, I really hope this helped.